Warm welcome to you, my dear students. Today, in this session, from this session onwards, we are going to start the past papers. Today, in this session, just like we did the 2016 paper in the previous session, we are going to start 2017 Business and Accounting past paper. Yeah, the first paper was done, and you must have watched, you must have seen that video. 17 second paper is this one, right? That is what we are going to start now. Second paper, as you know, in the 16 paper, when we did the 16 paper, I did a complete breakdown, a complete in detail breakdown of the questions. Okay, 17 paper is the same every year, it's the same, but just for the people, for you who did not watch the 16 paper, the working out of the 2016 paper, I'll do another briefing. 17 Business and Accounting Studies, paper 2. First question is compulsory. First question is compulsory. It carries 10 subparts, and all the questions are given out of a case. So it's a case study question. It's compulsory, you must do the first question. It's a must do question. Correct? 10 subparts. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 subparts. It carries 20 marks. 20 marks. We have done this even before. In the 2016 paper, I explained to you how the marks are allocated. Each part 2 questions. Each part 2 marks. Most of the time, each part has A and B, 2 questions. So 1 plus 1 for the A and B, 2 marks. 2 into 10, 20 marks. Okay, it's mentioned here, right here, it's right here. All right, so mentioned right here. Next part, we have the business studies part. The business studies part. That is the first part of the paper, business studies part. Business studies part has 3 questions. Out of 3, you should answer 2. Okay, all the questions are from business studies section of your syllabus. Question number 2, question number 3, and question number 4. Here, all the questions are given from the business studies section. Okay, and that is business studies part. You should select 2 out of 3. Next, we have the accounting part. Here we go. Our favorite part, right? Part 2, accounting. Part 2, accounting. Yeah, again you have 3 questions, but you are answerable to only 2. Right, you have 3 questions. Question number 5, question number 6, and question number 6 is here, and question number 7. There you go. 3 questions, but you have to answer only 2. Likewise, children, for the accounting part, for each question you get 12 marks. That's a great thing. For accounting, 1 question you get 12 marks. So for 2 questions, 24. But for BS, for 1 question, you get 8 marks only. 8 marks only. See? For BS part, for the 2 questions, 8 plus 8, 16. For the accounting 2 questions, 12 plus 12, 24. Okay. Then BS, for the BS part, 16. For the accounting part, 24. Altogether, for this paper, you get 60 marks total. 60 marks. That is the total. Right. Likewise, children, we have the 2017 paper, and we are going to start it. So let's get on with it. Let's get to work. From the first question, the structured questions, or as we call it, the essay paper, second paper, 2017. Right. Without further ado, let's just start this paper, paper 2, 2017, paper 2. It's a case study. You know that the first question is normally a case study. You will be provided with a case, likewise, and the case will carry an incident. The case gives to you an incident. Incident is given to you. You have to go through the incident, study it carefully, and the transactions related to the incident, all in all, the entire case. And from the case, you will get 10 questions. We already have discussed these things in the last paper, in the previous paper that we have done, that is the 2016 paper. So I'm not going to waste time breaking down the subparts or trying to give you a breakdown of the question. If you want an in detail breakdown with marks allocation, how many marks for each part, blah blah blah, all those are explained. All those were explained in the past, the previous video, 2016 paper, when we did the 2016 paper. This is the second paper that we are doing, paper 2 of 2017. Let's go. All right. Case, call it a planter and a landowner. Planter as well as a landowner. Very nice. Who holds an agricultural degree? Oh, educated man. Call it a. Yeah. Must be a nice guy. Agricultural degree. Runs a banana farm using organic fertilizers. What else can he use? There are no fertilizer in the country. And a very wise decision taken by I don't know who. Destroyed the agricultural sector. of the country in a very short period of, in a very short period of, what an achievement. The agricultural sector, the primary sector, agriculture and plantations were very badly affected because of the decision. No fertilizer, banning the fertilizer. We being an agricultural nation. What a wise decision, right? Chemical fertilizer, but it's true that chemical fertilizer is not really good for the consumption of humans, but there are other commercial plantations which must have chemical fertilizer, otherwise they face difficulties, the planters, like tea. So not relevant to us. We have a case, and the case is about a planter. That's why we take every once in a while something from the current happenings. That's why I mentioned that. No problem. Kolita is a planter. That is the name of the planter. He has an agricultural degree. Key points. I'm giving you the key points now, huh? Key points. Planter, not just a planter, he's an educated man because he has an agricultural degree. He's a planter plus a landowner. Agricultural degree. That's important. Okay. Using organic fertilizers. Carbonic only. Pohora. Fertilizer. Fertilizer means pohora. Carbonica, pohora. Organic fertilizer. He supplies fruits to the fruit sellers. He supplies his fruits. Banana. He's having a banana farm now. So he's providing banana. He's supplying banana to retailers. Important points, key points. And he sells in the weekly fair. He himself goes and sells in the weekly fair. Too. Right. Important things. Bhanuka, that is another guy. So the case is about two people. Bhanuka, who is an environmentalist, produces lunch boxes by processing banana leaves. Bhanuka is processing banana leaves. Kehel mal newe kehel kolaya. Banana leaves and banana trunks. Kehel khanda, banana trunks, and he is processing those raw materials and producing lunch boxes. Lunch boxes. You can carry your lunch, your rice and curries in this type of a box. 100% environmentally friendly. Those type of lunch boxes produced by Bhanuka using kehel leaves. That's right, banana leaves, and kehel khandang, banana trunks. Okay, raw materials taken from Kolita's banana farm. That's where the two incidents connect. Right? Bhanuka is taking banana leaves and banana trunks from Kolita's banana farm. Okay. And here Bhanuka sells his products to the canteens and to the office employees. He directly sells to the office employees. That is another key point. All right. Sales, canteens and office employees. Bhanuka registered his business 1st August 2017. Banana Leaf is the name. Assets and liabilities of the business is given below. Cash there, debtors there, creditors there, equipment is there, bank loan. He has taken a bank loan too. This is Bhanuka's business, Bhanuka's business. Okay. Yeah, Bhanuka's business. Following transactions occurred in Banana Leaf business during the month of August. Banana Leaf business belongs to whom? Kolita or Bhanuka? Bhanuka is the one registered. Bhanuka is the one who registered the business as Banana Leaf. So this is Bhanuka's business. Bhanuka Banana Leaf, okay? Right? Transactions are given which happened in Banana Leaf. We have some transactions. Expenses had been paid for producing lunch boxes during the month. Production cost. Production cost, Yeah. And depreciation also given. All right. Now, I'm not using this slide, children. No, I'm not using this slide because we have a separate slide made with each question. Okay. We have 10 questions now. 10 questions. Here we go. We have 10 questions. All questions in this slide. But separately, we have one by one from Roman number 1 to 10. Got it? This is the case. Again, the case, right? Right? If you don't have the paper at hand, if you don't have a paper book, past paper book, if you are looking at the question from the slide, pause the video and read the question. Now it is very clear, enlarged in this slide. Okay? This is Kolita and Bhanuka's case. The transactions of Bhanuka, Banana Leaf business, and production cost items. These are production cost items. Production cost items of production cost. And number 1. What is the type of business organization that Banana Leaf business belongs to? Easy question. Let's not waste time. Banana Leaf is Bhanuka's business. I told you, Bhanuka Banana Leaf, okay? Banana Leaf is Bhanuka's business. There are no other partners. It's not a registered business. It's not a company, not a private limited company. It's a sole tradership. One owner business. So, what is the type of business organization that Banana Leaf business belongs to? Sole tradership. Second, state a strength that can be seen. State a strength that can be seen in business of Kolita. This is not the business of Bhanuka. Now, in this question, they are asking about Kolita. Don't get fooled by this type of attempts. I mean, they're not trying to fool you, but they are trying to trick you sometimes. Who's trying to trick the students? The examiner, paper setter, the committee who makes the paper. No, that's not what I'm saying. They analyze whether the students are reading the question properly, whether you read and understand the question properly. This type of incidents are given with 2 businesses, and the questions are asking about both businesses. It's up to you to figure out about which business are they asking from the question? About which business are they asking? The first question is asking about banana leaf business, but the second question is asking about Kolita planters, the banana planters business. Okay, strength that can be seen in Kolita's business, not banana leaf. Now, Banuka, banana leaf guy, is an environmentalist, but Kolita is a planter who has lands and he has a degree. Both are strengths, isn't it? You don't need to go back and see, but I'll just show you. Kolita is a planter, and landowner. That is a strength. No, this guy has lands. Owners' strengths are the strengths of the business, are the strength of a sole proprietorship business. Plus, this man is an educated guy. He holds an agricultural degree. Both are strengths. Write down. Kolita is a land owner. Another one you can write. He is a degree holder. Is a degree holder. Strength that can be seen in the business of Kolita. Degree holder, if you want to, emphasize on his strength, you can write, he is a degree holder of agriculture. Degree holder of agriculture. Moving on. Both Kolita and Banuka are involved in retail businesses. Retail business. Do you agree with the above statement? Do you agree? Tell me. Both Kolita and Banuka are involved in retail business. Of course. Why not? Retail business means selling the goods to the final consumer. So many. Kolita also sells to customers in the weekly fair. Why? You didn't see that part. See? This guy supplies fruits to the retailers. Okay, that is a wholesale function. Kolita is supplying to other fruit sellers. That is a wholesale function. I admit, no doubt about that. This is wholesale. Okay, this is wholesale. Wholesale. But he sells the products to weekly fair, to customers. So he's involved in retailing. Plus Banuka, he sells his products to canteens and office employees. See, canteens, if you sell to canteens, canteen is a retailer. So you are selling to retailers means you are a wholesaler. There, Banuka is a wholesaler, but in the end of the sentence they say he sells to office employees. Directly to office employees, he is selling to the final consumer. That is a retail trade, of course. So, do you agree with the above statement? Of course, yes, we agree. Yes, agreed. State reasons for your answer. Why did you agree? Well, you have to say the things that I highlighted. See, Koolitha sells the products in weekly fare. Weekly fare, Satipola, Irida Pola to the consumers. Bhanuka banana leaf guy sells to the office employees. That's right. Let's go and write that. Koolitha sells his fruits. Koolitha sells his fruits to the consumers. To the consumers in weekly fare. In the weekly fare. Bhanuka directly sells his lunch boxes to whom? To the office employees. To the office employees. Okay, that's how you write, because they are asking to provide reasons. They are asking you to provide reasons for your answer. That means for this answer, why you agreed. There you go. Write an example each for the planning function and the organizing function included in this case. Okay. Planning and organizing. Planning and organizing are the functions of what? Planning and organizing are, what are they? No. Are you kidding me? Planning and organizing. You don't know planning and organizing belongs to which process? Is it from marketing? Yes. Finally, somebody said planning and organizing are the functions of management. How many management functions are there? We have 5, right? We have 5 functions of management. Can you name them? 5 functions of management. 5 functions of? No, right? No. Only 4 functions of management. Planning, organizing. That's right, leading and controlling. They are asking about planning and organizing. Planning function and organizing function. Okay, let's go and see. This is the basic introduction. You don't get any more information than this. So let's check the below part. We have here some information. Some more information is given. See, production equipment are depreciated 12%. That is depreciation of equipments. Well, not really planning or not organizing. They say no remaining stock. Closing stock. There is no closing stock for Bhanuka's business. He has sold all the goods he has sold. All his stock gone. No closing stock. No remaining stock. Employee was recruited on 31st of August. Now that is a management function. Oh yeah, due to the increase in the demand for the products. Because a ban was imposed by the government on polythene usage from 1st of September. There is a ban. There is a ban. no polythene products in the country. So this ban is a great opportunity for Bhanuka, because without lunch sheets, how are they gonna take their lunch to office or to schools? Serious problem, right? Huh? Serious, yeah. Without lunch sheets, how are you gonna bring your lunch? Bhanuka's product. So that is a great opportunity for Bhanuka, because he's making 100% natural lunch boxes. That is why the increase in demand happened for the product. The reason is ban on polythene usage imposed by the government. Further, Bhanuka decided to expand the business, obtaining a land on lease. That seems like a management function too. Right. Children, key points to take. Key points to remember. The functions of management include planning, organizing, leading and controlling. Okay, planning, organizing, leading and controlling. Okay, functions of management. Now, these are the functions of management, right? There are specific wordings, terms, which are normally given in the paper, that you can notice, and to categorize those activities under each function, you can use those words. Example, for planning, words like decide or designed. These type of words. For organizing, what type of words can you notice? Allocated. Allocate, recruiting employees, that is a organizing part. Allocate, recruit, leading. For leading function, what kind of words can you use to say that it is something which is going on a leading? Guide, instruct, advise, those type of words. If you see, those activities are leading, coming under leading. Instruct, advise, check, advice. Under controlling, checking, finding, tracing errors, those are actually controlling functions. Checking, finding, tracing errors, correcting, those are controlling functions. So they are asking actually about planning function and organizing function. We have both. This is a planning function. What is it? See, decided to expand the business. See, you got it. Yeah. Decided, designed, planned. Those are planning functions. We have that right here. See, decided to expand the business by obtaining a land on lease and farming banana by himself. Now Banu is going to farm banana without taking from Kolita. For that only he has, he has decided to take the land. There is a management function which going under which planning. Okay, and organizing, recruit. Didn't you see that? Recruit. You should see it, no? Recruit. That is an organizing function. Recruit. So we have both. Write an example each for planning and organizing. So we'll write. Planning. What did we mark? We marked this one. Planning. Decided to expand the business. This is planning. This is planning. Yeah. This is organizing. Recruiting employees. So planning, deciding to buy a land and what? Cultivate vegetables. No, cultivate banana by himself and cultivate banana. That is the planning function. Organizing function is the recruiting of an employee. Recruiting an employee for help or as a helper. Employee as a helper. Got it? Done. Going and lodging the next complaint. Going ahead. Into which business environment does imposing the ban by the government on polythene? To which environmental factor, to which business environment does the imposing ban on polythene belongs to? Which business environment? Did it take place in the internal environment? No, Bhanuka is not the guy who decided to ban polythene. It was the government. It was a decision taken by the government. So that is an external environmental factor. Which business environment? You can write external environment, okay, but you have to write which environment specifically. External environment, you have to write which environment specifically. And external environment, in the external environment, legal or political. Got it? Legal or political, of course. Why? He is a guy who is producing lunch boxes, 100% natural lunch boxes made out of banana leaves. And suddenly the government bans the polythene usage. So no lunch sheets. That's an opportunity for this guy. That's an opportunity. He can sell his lunch boxes more and more. People will buy his lunch boxes because people do not have the lunch sheets, polythene sheets. Well, that is actually a brilliant decision. That is such a good decision in terms of the environment. Whoever took that decision to ban polythene and lunch sheets, I salute. Of course, that is a tremendously great contribution for the well-being of the natural environment. So it is not the natural environment which imposed the ban on polythene usage. It's the government. So political or legal forces in the external environment. Okay. Right to parties which belong to internal environment of banana leaf. Right to parties which belong to the internal environment. Of course, Bhanuka owner. Internal environment, the owner. Bhanuka, owner. Easy, no? And the employee, helper. Helper, employee. Bhanuka is the owner. Internal environment. And the helper is the employee. Two parties. Moving on. How much is the equity of banana leaf business as at 1st of August, beginning of the year? That's the beginning. So this is opening capital. They are asking us to calculate the opening capital. Opening capital. How much is the equity? Equity means capital. How much is the equity or capital of banana leaf as at 1st of August? Let's go and see. And no need to assume, right? There can be various items. Yeah. Of course. There you go. Bhanuka registered his business. 1st of August 2017 as banana leaf. Assets and liabilities of this business as at 1st of August given below. Cash asset, debtors assets, creditors liabilities, production equipment assets, bank loan liability. Just mark the assets and liabilities, children. Easy, no? Easy, no? Then you minus liabilities from assets. You get capital. That's it. Assets minus liabilities is capital. So we have assets 8,000 plus 5,000 plus 40,000. 8 plus 5, 13,000. 13 plus 40,000, 53,000. We have assets 53. Can you see that? Yeah. Liabilities we have 3 plus 20, 23. 23,000. Liabilities 23. Assets minus liabilities. Wait, we have to check whether there are any more items. Bhanukar registered his business blah 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 1st of August 2017. Assets and liabilities 1st of August given below. We took all these. Following transactions occurred in the banana leaf business during the month of August, not relevant to the 1st of August assets and liabilities. 1st of August assets and liabilities, only these ones. Now calculate the capital. 53 plus 23. What did I say? 53 plus 23. No, 53 minus 23 minus assets minus liabilities. It's 30. It's 30. That is capital. Got it? That is capital. Is 30. That's it. Can go and provide our answer. No, to this question, right? No. To this question. How much is the equity of banana leaf business? Assets 53. Show your workings. Liabilities 23. So capital is how much? 30. This is capital. Okay. Done. B part. Name 2 prime entry books maintained by the banana leaf. Oh, prime entry books. You must go and see what are the transactions which occurred in the business. Following expenses had been paid for production. Electricity charges paid. Rent paid. Transportation costs paid. Helper salary paid. Every payment goes to the cash book. Cash payments. So cash book. That's a prime entry book. Yeah. And other transactions we have. Selling of lunch boxes in cash and on credit. Sales on credit, go to sales journal. You have 2 prime books, cash book, sales journal. Purchasing of banana leaves in cash, on credit. Purchasing of banana leaves on credit. Purchasing on credit goes to purchase journal. Selling of credit goes to sales. Yeah. What else? Yeah. You can write those answers easily. I mean, simple questions, right? Cash book. Purchases journal. Sales journal. Yeah. Likewise. You can even name even more prime entry books. Right? But they're asking for 2. 6th question. Write the journal entry relevant to recording depreciation. The journal entry means double entry. Journal entry means double entry. Double entry of what? Depreciation. Double entry of depreciation. Depreciation of what? Depreciation of what? Production equipments, production equipments for the month of August 2017. Let's go and see what is the cost of the production equipments. No. Yeah. Bhanuk registered his business first August, right? And assets and liabilities we already marked. Right, that is not the case here. We have to find out production equipments. What production equipments are here? Here. Following transactions occurred in the banana leaf business during the month of... No. Following transactions occurred in the banana leaf business. Purchase of banana leaves and trunks, selling of lunch boxes, cash received, cash payment. Where is the production equipment? Oh yeah, it's here. Can you see this? No? Can see, right? Production equipments are depreciated at 12% annually for 1 year. For 1 year, depreciation is calculated at 12% on the opening balance of the month of August. Production equipments are depreciated 12% on the opening balance of the month of August. Where are the production equipments? Cost of it. We have to find the cost. For how much did he purchase production equipments? No. There you go. We missed it. 40,000 production and production equipments. We missed it. 40,000 worth of production equipments should be depreciated at 12% per annum. So let's do it. 40,000 into 12 over 100. How much? Answer is how much? Tell me. It's your calculations. 40,000 divided by 100. 400 into 12. 4,800. This is per year. But they are not asking for the annual depreciation. This is annual depreciation per year. They are asking for what? Did you read the question? Relevant to recording depreciation of production equipment for the month of August. For the month. So 40,000 into 12%, you get 4,800. That should be divided by annual dip, right? Depreciation for the whole year should be divided by 12. Then the answer again is how much? 400. But they are not asking for the depreciation amount of depreciation. They are asking to write the journal entry. See, journal entry. They are asking to write the journal entry, double entry to record depreciation. What is the double entry? You must remember these things now. Tell me. Come on. Come on. Well, it's sad if you don't remember the double entries, huh? Double entry is depreciation account, because it is considered as an expense. Depreciation account, debit 400, accumulated depreciation, accumulated depreciation account, credit 400. You remember these things, or just you forget about getting the marks, getting the full marks for the paper? Either you remember, if you don't want to remember, you forget about taking the full marks for the first question. Okay, simple. Okay, that's it. Remember the double entry. It's not a joke, it's a simple thing. Next, how much is the net value of production equipment asset? Oh, net value, carrying value. They're asking for the carrying value. Carrying value. Carrying value. Right. How do you calculate carrying value or net value? Some in some books, in some places, it is actually named as book value, the carrying value. Here they have used net value. All the terms are used for the same thing, right? Cost of the asset minus accumulated depreciation equals net value. Net value. What is the cost? 40,000. Cost is 40,000. We know that. Cost is 40,000 minus how much is the accumulated depreciation? We just calculated it. Yeah, we did. We did here. See, well, children, it's like this. There is a small clarification. Small. I need to clear something very small. Accumulated depreciation means the added up depreciation, the total depreciation for the entire time. For the entire time the asset was depreciated. Okay, so the added up value. In your syllabus, provision for depreciation is used. Provision for depreciation. That is also used. Actually, that is what in the textbook. So let's stick to that. Let's use this. Provision for depreciation. Okay. Accumulated depreciation means the same thing. It's like a synonym, let's say. Yeah. To find the carrying value or the net value of an asset, you must take the cost of it and subtract the accumulated depreciation or provision for depreciation. But in this case, not a long period of time is given. It's not a long period of time here. It's only for 1 month. So we have only 400. 40,000 minus 400. Answer is 39,600. 39,600. Got it? Right. How much is the net value or the carrying value at the end of the August month? 400 is depreciated now. So from 40,000 minus 400. That's it. Simple. Next question. 7th. Calculate the cash balance of the banana leaf business as at 31st August 2000 by preparing the cash account. They are asking you to prepare the cash account. No exceptions. Just prepare the cash account. Okay. Just prepare the cash account. There's nothing to ask or to think otherwise. Cash book or cash account of the business. Cash book or the cash account of the business. Right? Debit and credit. If you want, you can draw the columns. I'm just drawing a T account, but I'll draw the columns just for your convenience. Not for your convenience, actually, for your FYI, for your information. Draw with the columns. Okay. Let's go and check what things that we should take. I very, very clearly told you to get the balance. To get the balance brought forward. See, I have marked the balance here, and then the bank loan here, and then all the cash receivings and payings. Okay, these boxes, purple color boxes. So let's take the balance first. Cash balance 8,000. Okay, cash balance 8,000. We have to take the cash balance, and bank loan 20,000. Oh, wait. See, now these are the places that you have to be careful. These are the assets and liabilities given, right? Assets and liabilities given as at the first date of the month, beginning of the month. See, we read this like 10 times today. This line, Banana Registries business 1st of August as banana leaf, and the assets and liabilities of the business as at 1st of August given. This is already there. This was not taken during the month. See, it is already there. Cash balance is already there. Debtors and creditors are already there. Production equipment already there in the business. Bank loan also already there. Not taken during the month. So we can't enter bank loan to the cash book. Right? That's what the case is. That is the case. Now I'm gonna undo the bank loan which I marked, because bank loan we cannot take to the cash book. It is not taken during the month. It was already there. Right? I hope you got this, children. These are the places that you have to be very, 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 very careful. You have to be careful. So bank loan is not gonna go to the cash book. It's a liability. Done. We are going to take the cash balance 8,000. Cash balance 8,000 and enter it to the cash book. Let's take few items. Cash balance 8,000. Then Purchase of purchase in cash 8,000 going to the credit side. Sales in cash, again we are selling and getting money now, to the debit side. 8,000 to the credit, 20,000 to the debit with the balance, opening balance. Here we go. Balance brought forward 8,000 1st of August. Purchases 8,000, 20,000 of sales were there. Can you remember? 20,000 cash sales. Back to the question and let's check. We took the cash balance 8,000. We put the purchases, cash purchases to the credit side, 8,000, done. Sales 20,000, done. And received from debtors 35,000. Received from debtors 35,000. That is another debit entry. Receiving cash, so debit. And paying to creditors 10,000, credit. Received from debtors 35, paid to creditors 10. 35 and 10. Debtors 35, creditors 10. Are we done? Are we done? Should get this finished, Oh, we have other expenses here. Following expenses had been paid for. Paid for. So credit all the expenses. Credit all the expenses. Electricity 3, rent 4, transport 3,600, salary 5,000. 3, 4, 3,600. Electricity 3, rent 4, all credit items. Electricity 3, rent 4, transport 3,600. Can you see? Salaries 5,000. Done. Let's go back and check whether we entered all the entries. Cash balance we took. Done. Cash purchases credited. Cash sales debited. Received from debtors took. Paid to creditors took. All the expenses took. That's it. Depreciation. Do we take depreciation? No, we don't take depreciation. It's a non-monetary expense. Okay. That's it. That's it. Let's balance the cash book. They are asking us to take the cash balance, yeah? They are asking us to take the cash balance. That's right. Calculate the cash balance. See? So let's balance this, shall we? Okay. You can do it. You can do it, right? Which side is higher? This side is higher. 35 plus 20, 55. 55 plus 8, 63. 63 on this side. What is the balance carried down? Take the total of credit side. 10 plus 8, 18, 21 plus 4, 25 plus 5, 30, 33,600. 33,600 on the credit side. You must subtract it from 63,000. That is the answer or the balance of the cash book. Okay, do it yourself and mention the balance right here. That is your cash balance. Okay, moving on. Write a current asset and a current liability with values as at 31st October. This is the end of the month, children. You must calculate at the end of the month how much of current assets and how much of current liabilities. Not the total current assets, one current asset. So it's easy for us because we calculated one current asset right here. We calculated one current asset right here. Cash. It's a current asset. Current asset, of course. And how much is the balance did you get? How much is the balance you got? 0, 0, 400, 29,400. Yeah. This is a current asset and the value at the end of the month. You can mention that. You have to be smart like that, Current asset, cash, 29,400. Easy. Current liability. What is the current liability and what is the value? Let's go and see. What is the current liability and what is the value of it? We have cash and we mentioned the cash balance asset. We have debtors 5,000. We have debtors 5,000. At the beginning, debtors are assets. Okay. At the beginning 5,000. During the month, we have sold on credit 40,000. We have sold on credit 40,000. If you wrote or if you are going to write for assets, I'm talking about assets here. Assets like cash. If you are going to write debtors without writing cash, you have to take the opening balance 5,000, add the credit sales 40,000, 40 plus 5, that is 45, and we have received from debtors 35,000. That means from 45 they have paid us 35, remaining is 10. Likewise, you have to calculate. Now liabilities. Current liability. Which liability are you going to take? Let's take creditors and calculate the value. Let's take creditors and calculate the value. Before that, I'm going to clear this place a little bit. Yeah, clear it out. Okay, let's take creditors. Let's take creditors. We have the opening balance 3,000. Opening balance 3,000. 3. Plus, we have bought more on credit, 12,000. So 12,000 plus 3, 15,000. From 15,000 of creditors, to them we have paid 10,000. See, 10,000. So opening to begin with, we had 3,000 worth of creditors. We had 3,000 worth of creditors. See, that should be added to the credit purchases. We have Purchase more and more and more. Purchased more, right? More goods from creditors. 12,000 during the month. Plus this 3,000, it's 15,000. 15,000, out of 15,000 we have paid them 10. That means remaining 5. That is the current liability which we took. That is the current liability which we took. Creditors. Okay. 5,000 is the balance. With values as at 31st August. Done. If you wanted, if you wrote debtors here, we calculated the final balance of debtors, yeah? We did. I don't remember now. I think it was 10,000. 10,000, right? Yeah. Debtors within 10,000. And then we calculated the creditors value, final value. It was 5,000. Done. State the basic accounting equation. Must compulsory. Definite question. This comes. State the basic accounting equation of banana leaf business with values as at 31st August. End of the month. End of the month. Don't forget. Most of the time they are asking for the accounting equation beginning of the month. Opening. But this is end of the month. Done. Let's go and see. Shall we? End of the month. What assets and what liabilities are there? Well, the assets and liabilities are here. Cash, we know the end of the month cash balance, not 8,000. Debtors, we know the end of the month debtors. Creditors, we know, we calculated. We did. Yeah. Equipments, we know equipments. Yeah, we know. We calculated the equipment's carrying value. We know, we did. Bank loan is 20,000. Following transactions occurred in banana business during the month. Yep, we did all these things. See, production equipments were depreciated. Huh? Yes, and we took the carrying value. Let's take one by one, shall we? We have to take cash and debtors as assets plus production equipments, 2 assets. That's it. Cash and debtors. Basic accounting equation. Let's take the basic accounting equation. Let's write it down. State the basic accounting equation of banana leaf business with values as at 31st August, end of the month. Let's write equity, capital equals assets minus liabilities. Equity equals assets minus liabilities. How much is the equity? We should find out. Assets, cash. We have cash. We have debtors. And we have equipments. Cash 29,400. Remember? We calculated. Cash. 29,400. Cash balance at the end of the month. Then we calculated debtors. 10,000. 29,400 and 10,000. Creditors also we calculated. So we have the figures at hand. Cash 29,400, debtors 10,000. Equipments, it's right here. Equipments. See, net value of equipments 39,600. Are we going to take this? Tell me. Of course. Of course. It's an asset. And this is the carrying value. Carrying value means the last final value at the end of the month when depreciation is deducted. 39,600 assets minus liabilities. What liabilities do we have? What liabilities do we have? What liabilities do we have? Creditors. Yeah. Go and check. Creditors. See, these are the liabilities. We took assets, these assets. Creditors we have to take as a liability. And bank loan. We have already marked assets and liabilities, so easy for us. Yeah, easy for us. Creditors 3,000, but we are not taking 3,000. We took the final balance of creditors, final value. We have to take creditors and bank loan 20,000. Creditors final value we took. We calculated creditors final value. This is equipments, carrying value of equipments. This is the cash. We looked at everything and the creditors 5,000. So creditors 5,000. Yeah. Bank loan. There is nothing mentioned about bank loan. Repaying bank loan. It has happened. It has not happened. So bank loan 20,000 entire value we must take. Now we can finish this off. Yeah. Total assets how much? 39,600 plus 10. 49,600 plus 29,400. 39,600 plus 10,000. It is 49,600. 49,600. 50,000. 60. 79,000. Minus. Did I get the value right? You do your calculations. Minus 25. Answer is how much? We get the capital here. How much? 54, right? Do your calculation, do your math, get the answer. This is the basic accounting equation at the end of the month. That's right. Final question. How much is the cost of a lunch box produced by Banana Leaf business during the month? How much is the cost of a lunch box? Oh, okay. How much is the cost of a lunch box? Production cost. Production cost. Direct materials, direct labor, direct other, plus overheads. Yeah, I know. Spending time, a lot of time must be spent. But if you practice these questions, you can finish within 2-3 minutes, because you cannot take more than 2-3 minutes for these type of questions. Okay, let's go and see direct material, direct labor, direct other. What costs are given? One more. Not here. Here assets and liabilities. Here purchasing of materials. There you go. Purchasing of banana leaves and trunks, direct materials. So take the total of purchases. Purchasing of banana leaves and trunks. 12 plus 8, 20. Direct materials, because lunch boxes are produced with banana leaves and trunks. What else? Not plastic. So direct materials are the banana leaves and trunks. Of course. Cash 8,000. On credit 12,000. Total is 20,000. Total is 20. Take the total of these two and you get 20. Okay. Direct materials. 20,000. Go to the other page and see what other things. All these are what? Don't you see this? I have already marked. I have already marked the items. See, production cost items. These are overhead items. Electricity 3, factory rent 4, transport 3,600. See, paid for producing lunch. Paid for producing of lunch boxes. Production cost items. See, I have already marked. So that's how you point out or you notice the key points, right? Now I can take all the items for overheads. 3,000, 4,000, transport cost and helper salary. 4 plus 3, 7, 10,600, 15,600. Before that, before the overhead 15,600, take the direct materials 20. Direct materials 20. And we found the overheads 2 and overheads 15,600. What about direct other costs? Not there. Royalties, right? Yeah. We learned about royalties in the last lesson we did, grade 11, cost of production, statement of production cost. We learned about royalties, but here no royalties. Okay, direct other costs, not there. We don't have direct labor. We didn't see direct labor cost. No. So, if no direct labor is given in this question, and if no direct other costs are given in this question, is this it? Direct material 20,000 and overheads only. Do not give up the question like that. You have to go and check whether all the items you have taken are correct and any other items remaining. Let's go and check. Now we took these are assets and liabilities. We have marked assets and liabilities in this section. So these items are not actually relevant to that question, because that question is about production cost. Here underneath below we have purchase of banana leaves and trunks, direct materials. We took that 8 plus 12. See, we took that. Direct materials we took. Selling of lunch boxes we might have to use in the next question. Yeah, selling of lunch boxes, because now we are calculating the cost of producing. So debtors and creditors doesn't matter. Overheads we took all these items. Electricity charges, yeah. Factory rent, transport, salaries, all are production cost items. Overhead cost, all are overhead cost. Production overhead cost we took. But production equipments are there, and depreciation we calculated. How much? Not for 1 year, we calculated for 1 month. That is also a production cost, because production equipments depreciation, yeah, production equipments depreciation we calculated for 1 month. It was 400. Can you remember? There you go. That's how you go wrong in these questions. Right at these points you go wrong. Okay, 15,600, no, should add the 400 depreciation too. Then it becomes 16,000. 16,000. So the total production cost becomes how much? 20,000 plus 16,000, 36,000. 36,000. Is that all? Is this the answer? Read the question. They are asking the cost of a lunch box. Cost of a lunch box. Unit cost. Unit cost. Not the total cost. Total cost divided by number of units. Unit cost. Number of units given. Is it given? Number of units produced? No. Is it given? Number of units produced? Number of lunch boxes? Yep, it's given. See, selling of lunch boxes, how many? 1,000 units plus 2,000, 3,000. 1,000 units for cash plus 2,000 on credit. So how many units produced and sold? 1,000 plus 2,000, it's 3,000. Now we know the production cost, the total production cost divided by number of units produced and sold. 3,000. Answer is what? 12. Yeah, 12 rupees. That is the answer to this question. Children, these might seem like impossible to do sometimes for some children. They tell me these things in my classes when I teach. This situation actually gets easier with practice. Do more questions like this. So unit cost we found. Done deal with the last question. All right. how much is the profit retained in selling one lunchbox? One lunchbox is 12 rupees. That is the cost. The cost of one lunchbox is 12 rupees. Cost of one lunch box is 12. That is the unit cost. Cost is 12. Unit cost. For how much is it sold? For how much is it sold? Again, we have to go and see. For how much is it sold? Selling of lunch boxes. Units 1000 is sold for 20,000. That means if 1000 units are sold for 20,000, one is sold for 20. Got it? That's how you get these things, right? Use your kidney. Okay. Selling of lunch boxes, if it is sold for 20,000 and for 20,000 they have sold 1,000 units. Yeah. It's not rocket science, right? For 20,000 children, for 20,000, if 1,000 units are sold, yeah, if 1,000 units are sold, 20,000 divided by 1,000 units, you get how much? $20. This is the selling price. Selling price is 20. So, if an item which costs to produce one item that costs 12, if that item is sold for 20, if the selling price is 20, how much is the profit? $20 minus 12, it's 8 rupees. This is the profit of selling one item. How much is the profit in selling one lunchbox? With that, children, we finished the first question. 10, all 10 subparts with these type of questions in the latter part. These parts are the most troublesome, most confusing parts for many children. So with so much of explanations, I hope you got all these things clear. Thank you very much. In the next session, we will meet you with the next part 1, business studies of this paper. 2017, all-over paper. See you soon. Good luck.